Assalamu alaikum students. Hope that you all are fine and in the best state of health and iman. Today we will start our new chapter which is transmission of heat. So first of all, the question is what is heat? So heat is a form of energy that can be transferred from one object to another or even created at expense of the loss of the other form of energy. Now let's imagine that we have a pot of water and we put this pot of water on the stove. Now what will happen? Definitely the pot becomes so hot and the water start boiling. So what do you think? What happened in this case? Here the pot become hot because the stove produce fire. That's what energy transfer from stove to pot and water start to boil. So we have three forms of heat transfer: conduction, convection and radiation. Here conduction occur and the heat transfer from stove to pot. Through convection the water start boiling and finally radiation. So radiation occur when this heat is spread throughout the surrounding. So now what are conduction, convection and radiation? Let's have a look that what is conduction. So conduction is a process in which the transfer of heat takes place between the object by direct contact. So the key of conduction is direct contact. Here the pan is in direct contact with the fire. Egg is in direct contact with the pan and rice are also in direct contact with the pot. This is how conduction occurs. Let's see what is convection. So convection is the transfer of heat by the movement of the fluid. Let's have an example. A cup of hot coffee is an example of convection. Do you know why? It's because of the steam which is coming out of the hot coffee in the form of warm air. This warm air rises because of the heat of the fluid. So this is what convection is. Let's see what is radiation. So radiation is the transfer of energy from its origin to the surrounding. For an example, the alligator and the lizard take the heat from the sun, which is the main source of energy. Now there are also radiations that are difficult to feel compared to the sun because of the lower differences in their temperature between the source and the object. What do you think? What will be that? So the radiations from your cell phones are the example. Okay, now we will have a short test, and what you have to do, you have to note down your answers in your notebooks for the building of your conceptual knowledge. So the first question is, what form of heat transfer is used when ironing the clothes? And what form of heat transfer is used to boil the soup? So your last question is, suppose it's a sunny day and you are playing outside. Suddenly you feel that your skin becomes so hot. How does this happen? Okay, I want all of you to note down your answers in your notebooks. Inshallah, I hope that after solving these questions, your concept will be clear. Jazakumullahu khairan.